Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're entering into a holiday weekend in this country as we will be celebrating the 4th of July. As a nation, we celebrate our independence, and through that, I think we're also celebrating our democracy and the principles that underlie this great nation of ours. There is what to celebrate, and yet there's no question that for those of us in South Florida and much of the nation, any celebration is curtailed by virtue of the fact that we see so much suffering around us. After the collapse of the building in Surfside, we know that there are so many people who are in horrific pain. It's the pain that comes from loss. It's also the pain that comes from uncertainty, as so many bodies have yet to be recovered, and we know that there may be others who will never be recovered. And so we give voice to that and honor to that. Sometimes we hear this expression, silver linings, and it's a difficult expression because it seems to try to make light of something that's very dark or try to bring some different perspective on things, but maybe it's important to do. Certainly one of the silver linings here is that we've seen how extraordinary the event was in relation to being able to bring people together, people of different ethnicities and different religions. I was down there this week and met with some of my colleagues, and they spoke about the work that they have done with priests and with ministers together and consoling the bereaved and consoling those who are absolutely mired in fear. That's a pretty nice thing. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, was there yesterday, and he brought a voice of consolation that was magnificent. And he also did so in the name of Republican senators and a governor and a Democratic congresswoman, and said that there are times where we as Americans and we as human beings need to be together as one, and that's what we saw through this. One of the things that I think about in this 4th of July has to do not only with the celebration of our past, but also our future and what will enable us to preserve both the values and the institutions of this great country. I think the greatest threat to them right now can be found in extremism. And the extremism is often caused by the fact that people are unwilling to sit together, people are unwilling to speak to each other, people are unwilling to hear each other. I hope that we're able to go beyond that. I hope we're able to come to a point where a center will emerge and that the extremes of the right and the left will actually dissipate. They both represent great challenge and they represent great danger, both to this nation and, as we know as Jews, they represent great danger to us too. I hope it's a good weekend. I wish you Shabbat Shalom, and I wish you a happy 4th of July as we are together in solidarity with brothers and sisters and people of all faiths on this weekend, both in our nation as well as in our own region in Surfside, Florida.